You know this popular saying, first comes love, second comes marriage, third comes with the baby carriage. I'm sorry, but yo, that shit is false. The
lies. There you go. This bitch.
The lies. Somebody tells you that in between there's job struggle, in between there's heartbreak, in between there's financial instability, in between there's the list just goes on and on and on. Thank you guys for joining me for yet another video. I'm super excited to be back here to talk to you guys. Today I have a very exciting topic, yet very controversial, and I just want to give my 2 cents, my 2 kobo, my 2 whatever, you know. I just want to talk about what I have personally experienced, and I'm very sure a lot of us on this platform have also gone through it or are currently experiencing it, and this is very predominant in our society today. And yeah, this is open for conversations, you know, in the comment sections. If you have your opinions, if you have your thoughts, feel free to drop them in the comment section. So moving right to the topic of the day, I'll be talking about stigma of not being where they want you to be. And by they, I'm talking about, you know, the society at large, your family, your friends, acquaintances, your colleagues, you know, people that ordinarily their opinions shouldn't even matter in your life. You find out that you're living by their rules, unknowing that will fit into the perception they should have about you or they have about, forgetting your own goals, rules and standards, and just strictly living by what other people think your life should be. How tragic. So I'll just give a background about where I'm from and the reason as to why I'm talking about this topic today. I'm from Borno State. I love that I'm from Borno. You know, Borno has taught me a lot of values. I love the cultural belief there, but then it's not easy being from the north. Like, I wish I could stop everybody and say, if you're from the north, how is life? Like, especially a lady, like, what's up? Like, how are you kicking it? It's definitely not easy being from the north. A place where, you know, your thoughts to look some type of way, your thoughts to think some type of way, your thoughts to, you know, not do some type of things. In general, people from the north are usually known to be conservative. So if you're something different, slightly different, they just look at you like, who's your mother? Or who's your daddy? I finished my university and finished my service and no job. Yes, no job. Let's not forget that there are a lot of jobs that your parents tend to place a lot of value on. If you're not a banker, if you're not a doctor, if you want to be a photographer, yeah. You want to be a makeup. In fact, I was a makeup artist at some point in my life, and my mom was like, she doesn't think it's a legit job. I'm sorry, boo. You can't do that. No job, and the pressure starts to set in, you know. At that point, I was lucky, or I'm lucky and I'm blessed to have family members that were not constantly on my neck. But then you know that a time will come where if you don't start paying the bills in the house, you literally have no voice. Especially when you want to start doing stuff by yourself, and especially when you want your voice to be heard in the house. Boo, if you're not paying any bill, you don't have a voice. You know how they say if you're financially independent, then you can stand up to some, because guess what, sweetheart, you're not footing your bills. Chai, you are not staying in your own house. So it was really tough for me. I started to feel the pressure. Let's move a bit from career and talk about, you know, being in your husband's house. My mom got married early, my sister got married early, and I'm like, was definitely be the black sheep of this family, yo. Like, I don't understand. At 24, I was like, well, let me flex a little. 25 is coming. I mean, they say 25 is your peak, right? 25 came and he left. The same door he came, he left too. I'm like, yo, this shit is getting serious. 26 is here and we're still here looking at ourselves like, where the man? There's no man.
This is so humiliating.
Crazy. The pressure is real. I can't even overemphasize how real the pressure is. And guess what? Your friends will not even say, oh, because she's not married, let me wait a little. You're on your own. Every day or every Saturday, a friend is getting married. You're going to turn up with this friend and you're like, if you know how they say if you catch a bouquet, you're probably next year. Oh God, I would have been married a long time ago. I've caught like three bouquets. I'm not even kidding. 3 bouquets. I've caught 3 whole days. Popular saying: first comes love, second comes marriage, third comes with the baby carriage. I'm sorry, but yo, that shit is false. Nobody tells you that in between there's job struggle, in between there's heartbreak, in between there's financial instability, in between there's the list just goes on and on and on. Nobody tells you the in between. And then you're stuck. You're at a point in your life where you're just thinking, I have set goals for myself. I personally thought that at 26, going to 27 this year, I should probably be my husband's house. Not because, look, marriage is not such a big deal for me, but because I've been in a home where, you know, I have had parents that were so in love with themselves. You know, I've seen what it would be like, and honestly, suddenly marriage is seen as a merit and you're expected to earn it. You know, especially a woman, you're expected to be at some point in your life. Apart from the goals that you set for yourself, that I tag that my goals that I've set for myself are a little bit unrealistic. Let's not forget about the society at large. Everybody's pressuring, everybody's looking at you with some kind of lens. You know, she ought to be married, she ought to be in a husband. First of all, there's pressure to get married, get a job, get promoted, get married, have babies, have summer body, get married. I feel like there's just pressure to get married, basically. If you would agree with me, everybody's on your neck, especially when you are in your late 20s, or heck, if you're in your middle 20s. As long as you're from the north, the pressure is. And as soon as you're married, everybody looks at you like, where's the baby? What's up? Where's the kid? Are you fatter? Is something going on with you? Can you know, are you able to conceive it? Where is the break? When can they let you catch a break? When? You know, do you even know that there are certain positions in Nigeria that you can't even attain except you're married? There are certain places that if you go to and you're not married, they look at you like, who's a small girl? There are certain things that you do that if your name doesn't have, you know, your husband's name attached to it, they have nobody even looks at you. You don't have, they literally think you have no value to yourself. I'm like, guys, really though? Really? I used to be pressured, let me not even lie. I used to feel like that. I remember my best friend and I used to sit down every time I talk about how, girl, like, it's over for us, man. Like, what, like, we don't even see that we've achieved a lot of things. We don't even see that we're actually in a place where a lot of people wish they were in. We always just look at the fact that, your husband, our eggs are dying every month. Wrinkles, grey hair. You know, nobody looks at the fact that I have come, and nobody even talks about the obstacles that you've experienced by being where you are right now. Nobody acknowledges that. Everyone just wants you to be at some point in your life. And my darling, you need to step out of that box and think for yourself. You need to remove that log of other people's assumption from your eyes and see through your lens. Because guess what? When you make a mistake, nobody says, oh, she's in this because of this. Nobody says, oh, her husband is beating her because I pressured her to get married. No, people would say, you have patience, stay with faith, live with faith. I mean, after all, you got married, you were in it, you know. Nobody would look at it as, oh, she's not really happy about her job, she doesn't like her job, you know. People would be like, deal with it, because every other person is dealing with some form of, you know, pressure. As long as you get to a particular point in your life, you should have got your shit together, and nobody cares about the obstacles, the challenges, the bottlenecks. Nobody. So you have to step back, and I have decided to step back, analyze my life, be thankful for the things that I have. That will make me appreciate my journey, and that will help me to be grateful, and also that will help me to understand that there's no pressure really. For me, I have decided to, you know what, take a break, analyze things, and stop feeling stigmatized or pressured or devalued by the society. Also, I will take a day as it comes, one day at a time, man. Like, I will not force myself to fly when I'm just walking. I will not force myself to walk when I'm just crawling. Whether you believe in God or not, I believe that we're in birth into this world by our own choice, you know, and I believe that there's a purpose for you guys. I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that you need to stop feeling stigmatized because you're not at the point in your life where the society expects you to be. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are just at the place that you need to be, and take off that pressure. Take it off. Like, step out of it and just do you. So thank you guys. I've come to the end of my video. I feel such relief talking about this because I feel like I've always wanted to talk about it, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this session. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's definitely more to come, and see you guys soon. Bye.